Today, we spotlight Joan Davis, the queen of screwball comedy. With her sharp timing and lovable antics, Joan starred in The Joan Davis Show and Joan Davis Time, delighting listeners with zany situations and clever humor. Her sparkling wit and endearing charm made her a radio favorite. Join us as we celebrate her legacy and the laughter she brought to the golden age of radio.
Poor Joan ain't got nobody, sweetheart now. Featuring the romantic singing of Andy Russell. With a great comedy cast, including Verna Felton, Shirley Mitchell, the music of Paul Weston and his orchestra, yours sincerely, Harry Von Zell. And here's the star of our show, America's queen of comedy, Joan Davis. Oh, no. Hey, Joan, don't do that. Oh, dear. Joan, stop throwing lumps of sugar into that trumpet. It's no way to get sweet music. No. Joan, listen, come over here, will you? I want to talk to you.
What do you want, Harry?
Well, Joan. Oh, dear, you're a bad girl. Joan, listen, I wanted to ask you how you're coming along with your new picture at Universal.
Oh, fine, Harry. You know, I play the part of a college professor in it, and it's done wonders for me with my next-door neighbors.
What way?
Well, before this picture started, when I used to go to work, my neighbors would point to me and say, "There goes that dopey Joan Davis." But now when I go to work, I carry books under my arms. You know what my neighbors say?
What?
"There goes that dopey Joan Davis with books under her arms."
Swanville, USA, February 25th. This week, one of the main topics of world discussion still centers on the United Nations Organization and its search for a permanent location for its world capital. To date, the committee has more or less discarded all sites which have been proposed. But nowhere in the world will you find a more discarded site who has been proposed to less than in
Johnny, tea room, Joan Davis. Hello, Mrs. Cooper. Yeah, I'm all excited. A man called me long distance from Washington and said he wanted to reserve my tea room tonight for a banquet for the UNO. Yes, isn't that wonderful? I'm going to fix up a real international menu for him. I'll start with Russian caviar, follow up with Scots broth, then Hungarian goulash, and French pastry. Then for drinks, I'll serve coffee. That represents Brazil. And tea, that represents China. But what about milk? Well, that represents America. Sure, it takes a yank to get milk.
Oh, jeepers, Joan, what a break that is, huh? The UNO holding a banquet in your tea room.
Yeah, Harry, I just can't believe it.
Gosh, Davis, what an honor for reading all of the famous statesmen.
Oh, just think, Andy, me, Joan Davis, preparing every dish for each one of them personally.
Yeah.
Why, after this banquet, I'll be able to walk up to people on the street and say, "Take the hand that squeezed the beets that made the Borscht for Molotov." Harry, you better start boiling the potatoes for me.
Miss Davis. Yoo-hoo.
Oh, it's Mrs. Rosella Hipperton.
So, Davis and Mr. Russell and Mr. Von Bell. Hello.
Hello, Rosella.
Hey, Hippie, you're just in time to hear the exciting news. My tea room is being taken over for a big banquet by the UNO.
The United Nations Organization in your tea room? Davis, you have a sardonic sense.
What kind of sense of humor?
Sardonic. Don't you know what sardonic is?
Oh, sure. When two sardines get married, they have a little sardonic.
I knew it. But it's really true, Mrs. Hipperton. Joan received a phone call from a man from the UNO, and he's coming over here to make the final arrangement.
The UNO here in Swanville?
That's right.
Oh, Miss Davis, you must let me help you entertain. It'll be a world-shaking event.
World shaking? Hippie, you mean you're going to do the rumba?
Say, Miss Davis, a taxi just pulled up in front of the van.
Oh, that must be the man from the UNO. Hippie, you and Andy and Harry wait in the kitchen. I think it's best if I talk to him alone.
Oh, I'll wait. Oh, I'm so excited.
Davis? Yes, I'm Miss Davis,
Well, my name is Clem Attlee. I'm president of the UNO.
president of the UNO.
That's right, the Umpires National Organization.
Umpires National Organization?
That's right, UNO.
UN. Uh-oh. You mean you're a baseball umpire?
Yes. Well, I'm certainly glad I found your place open. I passed another restaurant down the street, and they were on strike. And I was afraid that you might be on strike, too.
Well, you don't have to yell at me. I can hear you.
Oh, sometimes it's hard for me to get I'm an umpire.
Oh, I see.
Now, about this banquet, make it simple. Painting, dancing. We don't want this to be a ball.
Well, that's 2 strikes and 1 ball. Now. Say, tell me, Mr. Attlee, how many umpires will there be altogether?
Oh, about 6. However, if there are any more, I'll phone you. So kindly leave word where you'll be in case you're out.
What do you mean that last one was down around my ankle? Anyhow, Mr. Attlee, what do you want for the main course of your dinner? Chicken or steak?
Well, personally, I prefer chicken. I like fowl. Oh, wait, Miss Davis, I guess you'd like to be paid in advance for the banquet. Would you prefer a cash check?
Well, you better give me a check. I don't have any place to keep that much cash. I don't have a safe. How do you like that? Now you got me doing it. See there?
Oh, yes, before I forget, Miss Davis, I wanted understood that this banquet kept an absolute secret.
A secret? Why?
Well, we're having a little trouble with Washington senators in the American League. They're protesting our decision on a stolen base.
Oh, I won't say anything.
Fine, I knew the kind of person I could count on to play ball. See you later, Miss Davis.
Oh, gee, it's nice to have an umpire around the tea room. While he was talking, he dusted off all the plates.
Oh, Miss Davis, it's UNO is really going to hold a banquet in the tea room.
Hippie, were you listening at the keyhole?
Davis, how dare you insinuate that I would listen at a keyhole? Apologize.
All right, I apologize. Now, will you take the key out of your ear?
Well, Joan, we may as well admit it. We were all listening at the keyhole.
Where? What did you hear?
Well, I heard Mr. Attlee admit that he was the president of UNO.
Yeah, and I heard him admit that they were having trouble with the Americans in the league.
Yes, and I heard him say the senators from Washington were protesting a base stolen.
Yeah, that's right. And not only the senators, but it involves a lot of other people. The umpires, the Yanks, the Reds.
My goodness, the British Empire, the Americans, and the Russians. Imagine me meeting the big three in person.
Imagine them meeting the big three in one person. Well, anyhow, Hippie, this doesn't mean what you think it means.
Oh, David, stop being ridiculous. What else can all these facts but the United Nations are?
Well, I can't tell you that, Hippie. I promised to keep it a secret.
Oh, I must run over and tell Mr. Weatherby the big...
Yeah, but Hippie, you're
and
wrong.
then I must tell Mrs. Stradmore.
Yeah,
and then I must tell all the members of my Ladies Literary
You
Society.
see, I've
Don't
been
worry, Miss Davis. Your secret is safe with me.
Secret is safe with her. I might just as well tattoo it on the upper lip of Van Johnson.
Well, Joan, really, after what we overheard, why don't you admit the truth of this affair?
Well, I can't, Harry. I was sworn to secrecy.
You can tell me. I tell you everything. Who I go out with, where I go, what I do.
Well, you didn't tell me what you did last Saturday.
Joan, I was going to keep that a secret, but now that you forced me, I'll tell you. I woke up Saturday morning, very low. I looked all over the apartment. I couldn't find it. I grabbed my portable typewriter and left. I walked up and down 3rd Avenue for a pawn shop. Finally, I found one. I pawned my typewriter. At last, I had enough money, so I rushed into a store and bought it. Clutching the package tightly in my hand, I rushed back to my apartment. At last, I was alone. With trembling hands, I tore open the package, and there it was.
A bottle of Pepsi-Cola?
No, take a Swan. Oh, yes, Swan. Swan, the answer to my washing desires. Swan, the new white soap that's pure as fine Castiles. The soap that's 4 swell soaps in one. Could have seen it. You two would have known that it's so mild, it's great for baby and for you. And Swan's so hardworking. It's a natural for dishes and light laundry. Tenderly, I picked it up, and with a quick twist of the wrist, I broke it in half. There. Now I had 2 generous cakes of soap. You know what I did? I put half in the kitchen, and I hid the other half for later. Then suddenly I was overcome with the desire to use it. Where had I put it? Frantically, I began to search for it. First under the couch. No, it wasn't there. Then I pulled all the books out of the bookshelf. No, it wasn't there. I rushed to the window to see if it was dangling at the end of a string. No, it wasn't there. Where was the other half? Where was it? Where was it?
Did you look in Ray Milan's bathroom?
No, but at last I realized where I had hidden it. It was in the chandelier. I grabbed my ladder and got my precious cake of Swan. Swan, for every soap and water job in the house, I had it. I had it. What an experience. What a soap. What a soap.
Bravo. Ladies and gentlemen, you have just heard the Harry Von Zell players send the lost soap in. But anyhow, Harry, in spite of your confession, I still can't tell you my secret about the UNO banquet tonight.
Say, Miss Davis, what do you want me to do at the banquet? Do you want me to sing for the guests?
Well, Andy, they said they didn't want any entertainment, but I do, so why don't you
What?
anything?
Now?
Sure. Well,
Ready?
certainly. Oh, there's nothing like an intelligent conversation. And this was nothing like it. Better sing it.
Proud, out dancing, happy with my someone. Ooh, I'm laughing on the outside, crying 'cause I'm still in love with you. They see me night and I'm having. They don't know what I go through. I'm laughing on the outside, 'cause I'm still in love with. No one knows it's just pretending I'm glad when I cry, my eyes are dry, the tears are in my heart. Ever since our breakup, make believe all I do. I'm laughing on the outside, crying on the inside, 'cause I'm still in love with you. Make believe all I do. I'm laughing on the outside and on the 'cause I'm still in love with you.
Little knowing the actual facts, the exciting news of the UNO banquet spread like wildfire through the town of Swanville. When word finally reached the Swanville City Hall, industrious, hard-working Mayor Augustus Fenimore dropped all civic administration problems, turned to his secretary, and said,
What are you doing tonight, babe?
and at this very moment, just outside the hub of all this excitement, Joni's room, Swanville's most prominent banker, Joshua P. Weatherby, is in earnest conversation with his daughter.
Barbara, this banquet being held in John's room, probably the United Nations organization has selected Swanville as its permanent world capital. It's true. We're in for a great group town. I want to get in on the ground floor.
Well, what do you want me to say?
Must convince me that I am the only person to properly act as host to these.
You know I hate to ask Miss Davis for anything. I dislike her and she likes me. Besides, she's so ignorant.
Very true. I want you to go in and convince her. Go out of your way to be to her. Understand?
I'll try.
Good. I'll wait out here.
Hello.
Hello, Barbara.
Hello, Miss Weatherby.
Say hello to me, Babs.
Oh, David. I didn't see you. Are you positively today?
Hey? Who's she talking about?
Oh, my Miss Lovely. And I especially admire your gorgeous coiffure.
My what, Fuhr?
Waff.
Hey, this kid's got a bad cold. Oh, Harry, just don't stand there. Get the kid a cough drop.
Oh, Miss Davis, you have such a wonderful sense of seriously, you look very fine. That lovely dress.
You like it, Babs? I made it myself.
Oh, how practical. Where did you get the pattern? Out of Harper's Bazaar?
No, out of Popular Mechanic.
Popular Mechanic?
Yeah, it was originally designed to be an automobile. Now I got the only skirt in town with a pleated bumper. Oh, come on, Dad. Stop beating around the bush. What's your real purpose in coming here?
Well, frankly, I came here because of my pater.
Your potato? What's he got to do with this?
Well, heard of the UNO banquet held in your... I thought it was an excellent idea for you to ask me to act as...
Oh, no, you don't. No, sir, I'm the hostess of this affair, and what's more, they told me that they don't want any outsiders.
Outside? Why, if anyone's an outsider is there, you are.
Why would you say that?
Well, David, stop doing your... Place there in the proper hand. Go back to your humdrum again.
Humdrum?
Yes.
Hard to do, ain't it?
What is?
Hum and drum at the same time?
Oh, Miss Davis.
Won't the drumming drown out the humming?
Oh, fiddle faddle.
Fiddle faddle? That I can do. What? Fiddle and faddle at the same time. Watch me.
Oh, and potato. And potato wanted me sweet.
A sweet potato.
Oh, you're impossible.
How's everything going?
Oh, I don't know how anything's going, but I know I'm going. Stay.
Rather proud. Well, no matter. I'm certainly...
Well, here we go again. Now, look, Weatherby, I know what you're here for, and it's no use. I promised from know that I would be the hostess that is there myself. Besides, no is not what you...
Oh, really, Miss Davis? Everyone knows UNO is United Nations.
But this...
Oh, come. Let's get to... I'm a practical man, and you're a practical woman. That so?
I'm practically a woman.
Exactly.
Woman?
So I'm prepared to make you a
You're a
business
man,
proposition.
and I'm a woman.
If you will give me
You know
the
how I
privilege
feel
of
about
being
you.
the host of the UNO affair tonight, I will turn over to you my daughter.
Well, I don't know, Miss Weatherby, because...
Gosh, Miss, one thing I'm always dreaming about.
Well, coming from you, Andy, that's a pretty silly question. Now, if you'll just...
Well, Miss Davis, what do you think?
Don't fun.
But, Harry, Mr. Weatherby... affair is what he...
No matter
It's a-
what it is, Weatherby's word is bond.
All right, Mr. Weatherby, I'll do it on one condition, that you daughter Barbara acts as my waitress for the banquet tonight.
What a triumph. And oh, what a lesson this will be. I refer to as my daughter Barbara. Well, Miss Davis, here I am, ready for the banquet. And here, as waitress, my daughter Barbara.
Lady, this is so human.
Oh, come, Babs. It ain't so bad. Better start setting the... use good napkins. You know, the ones with the name embroidery on them.
You mean Joni's?
Yeah, Joni's. A-S-O-R. Joni's.
Come on. Miss Weatherby, come on with me, and I'll help you.
Oh, thank you. I've been so depressed. I've been up in my room all afternoon crying. And come down for dinner. Oh, I feel terrible.
Now, there, Miss Weatherby. You come into the kitchen with me because I have something in the icebox that'll make you feel better.
Leg of lamb?
No, a cake of swan.
What?
Swan, you know, swan. You can wash away all your tears with swan because swan's the white soap that fine Castile. So mild the doctors recommend it for a baby tender's kit. And if swan's good for babies, it's got to be your hands in the tub or shower. Yes, Miss Weatherby, wipe away your tears. Swan will make you much better. Isn't that so, Miss Weatherby?
Yes, but Mr. Von Zell, I think you'd better start getting ready for the delegate. As host there, I can't afford to disappoint.
Oh, disappoint. Well, first let me make disappoint. You swan. Oh. Well, I had some more to say. You see, naturally, if swan's safe enough for a baby's tender skin, it's got to be kind to even the finest fabric. Yes, sir, swan's gentle and a honey suds even in hard water. That's swan. What a soap. What a wonderful...
Well, here I am, Miss Davis. The rest of the delegation.
Well, it's Clem Attlee.
Clement Attlee. Certainly glad to meet you, Excellency.
Excellent. Never call me that in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. You British have some sense of...
British? Miss Davis, who is this foul ball?
Oh, this is host Joshua P. Weatherby, Swanville's Bank.
Hiya, Josh. Oh, say, Miss, I've had a few delegates national coming.
They're not?
Sure, but we don't have cancellation.
Free cancellation?
Right, Bill. 3 hours.
Well, now it's our turn to bet. We avoided them bums, won't we?
Hey, wait a minute. Foul ball? What? Sound like world politics? Sounds more like baseball talk.
Of course it's baseball, young fella. What else would you expect an umpire to talk about?
Umpire? Baseball umpire?
Sure. What do you think the UNO stands for? United Nations Organization?
Of course. What else could it stand for?
Umpires National Organization. That's what I've been trying to tell you. Well, now you know, Mr. Weatherby. Go ahead, ball me out.
I certainly will.
And I suppose you want to ball me out? They do. Are you going to ball me out here?
You betcha.
Thought so. What about you, Andy?
Oh, no, Miss Davis. I'm past balling you out.
Pass ball? How do you like that? It finally took an error to get me to first base with Andy.
Folks, Joni will be back in a moment. Meanwhile, what is it that Swan soap has that... It's suds plus mildness. Sure, Swan does the dishes to a dazzle. Suds up like 60 for light laundry. It keeps hubby singing in the shower and baby cooing in his tub. Sure, but there's more to it than that. Swan soap is mild, baby mild. Strong soaps may leave your hands rough and red. Swan leaves them soft and lovely. Yes, sir, Swan is just what the doctor ordered, baby. And for your hands or face, for your complexion, Swan, S-W-A-N, is the new white floating soap that's pure as imported Castile. And now here's Joni again. Say, what's happening in Swanville next week?
I don't know, Harry. My writers tell me I'm going to be very sick. And they may be right. I don't feel any now.
That's silly, Miss Davis. You look fine to me. Here.
Okay. Andy, I feel better already. You always know. Too bad you're at such a difficult age.
Difficult age?
Yeah, too young to marry and too old to adopt. Oh, well, good night, everybody.
The Joan Davis Show, presented by Swan Soap, is produced and directed by Dick Mack and is written by Jay Summers, Jack Harvey, and Cy Will. And remember, friends, that used fats from your kitchen are still urgently needed to help make all sorts of things, from soap to nylon. So take every drop to your meat dealer, won't you? And stay tuned to this station, and in 5 minutes you will hear the Lux Radio Film. This is CBS. the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Well, folks, that's all for tonight's broadcast here on Randy's Old Time Radio Shows. Now, bringing these golden oldies back to life takes no small amount of time and effort from our good friend Randy, cleaning up the audio, converting the files, and making sure each show has the best audio possible. If you've enjoyed the program and you'd like to help keep these classics on the airwaves night after night, why not consider a small donation? Every penny goes straight to supporting Randy's work and helping this channel stay on the air. You'll find the links down in the description below. And for those of you kind souls who've already given, Randy tips his fedora to you. Your support truly keeps this old radio spirit alive. Thanks ever so much. And until next time, keep those dials tuned and keep the memories rolling.